Hey everybody, it's Johnny L here with another cooking tip of the day, and I gotta say it's been a few weeks, maybe even a couple of months since I've been back, and the fans are kicking my ass because they want some videos. So, happy Columbus Day everybody to my fellow Gindaloons out there. Today's Columbus Day, but early this morning I found out that it was Canadian Thanksgiving, okay, to our friends up north. Now, Thanksgiving happens to be one of my favorite holidays, probably because of the eating. So when I heard this morning, I said, that's it. I'm making a Thanksgiving feast. So what do you have on Thanksgiving, Jace? We have a turkey. So what I did was I bought just the breast, okay? I already lathered it up. You could do it with oil. You could do it with a little butter. I do it with a little butter because we're looking to have a little congestive heart failure by the end of tonight. Our oven's ready. So I greased it up a little bit. I'm going to just throw some seasonings on there. Remember, this is a quick Thanksgiving dinner tonight. So I'm going to do this fast. I'm going to do this, easy and maybe not all the trimmings. So we did a little all-purpose seasoning, a little garlic powder, a little how you doing, a little how's your sister. All right, so it smells good, right? So once you got it seasoned to your liking, we got a roasting pan going on over here with a rack inside of it. We're going to just get it on this rack. It says to put it in the oven for 350 for like 2 hours, 2.5 hours. But because I got no patience and I got to have everything now, we're going to jack up the convection oven to like 4.25. I'm going to put a top on it and we're going to keep an eye on it. Hopefully I'll be eating this turkey in like an hour and a half. All right, so another thing that we're going to make is just some of the trimmings. I can't do this all. So one of the things that we eat on my family's Thanksgiving is stuffed mushrooms. And even that, I'm making a quick version of it. So what you got here is the stems chopped up finely, garlic in the pan, some bell pepper chopped up, and then we got some breadcrumb, which I did was I crushed up some Ritz crackers. Okay, that's going to go in at the end. But for now, let's get these in there. A little salt and pepper. And we're going to get this all fried up before we stuff them up in the mushrooms. Okay, so now that everything's cooked up, I got it in a bowl. And one more thing I'm going to add is some crab meat to this. I got some real deal lump crab meat. None of this imitation shit. And I chopped the hell out of it like nobody's business. Dump it in there. And we're going to get this all mixed up. When everything's mixed up and the turkey's almost done, we'll stuff those mushrooms and we'll get them in the oven. All right, so now what you're going to start to do is you're going to start filling up your mushrooms. I like to pack the hell out of them because I got a lot of stuff here. I'm going to pack the hell out of these bad boys. Get it good and packed. And then at the end, when I have some left over, we'll pack it up even more. Okay. So now that all these are stuffed, I'm going to load them in a Corningware. Now remember everybody, I didn't, when we make these on Thanksgiving, there's bacon, there's sausage, there's all sorts of other stuff that goes inside this. What I did for you tonight was basically everything that I had at home, with the exception of the crab and the fresh mushrooms I went out and got. But everything else, I had it at home. So once we got all this stuffed, we're gonna take a little bit of my favorite ingredient, and that's chicken broth. Get some broth on the bottom of there, just to steam it up, because we're gonna cover this for a little bit. Get a little chicken broth in there. And that's it. I'll get these in the oven, cover it with some tin foil, throw it in the oven for a few, and that's it. I took the mushrooms out of the oven and threw them in here to toast up, so I think they're ready. I wanted to take them out with you guys watching. Wow. Wow. Now that's a quick stuffed mushroom, everybody. That's with basic ingredients from the home, with the exception of the fresh mushrooms and the crab meat. I think they look pretty good. And once I get those on a plate, we'll pour those juices right over the top. Got a little green on the dish. We got some Brussels sprouts boiling. All right, for the moment of truth, everybody, the bird's been in there for like an hour and a half or so. I had the thing covered in the what do you call that thing that it's in? I had it covered in the roaster pot, covered for a good hour. I took the cover off. One thing I didn't show you was that the breast kept wheeling back and forth, so I stuck skewers in it to keep it from tilting. All right, so let's take it out and see what it looks like. Wow. Oh, Mano, look at that. Look at that, Jace.
Okay.
Looks like we got a nice crispy skin.
Oh my god, that feels hot.
Look, the poppers popped.
Why are those things in there?
All right, well, we'll get those out after. So, that's the turkey. We'll get this stuff carved up. We'll get the other stuff plated. And we'll see what dinner's going to look like in a couple of minutes. All right, everybody. So as I said, I just found out this morning that it was Thanksgiving in Canada. So there's nothing better than a Thanksgiving meal in my book. So I whipped this up today on a Monday on the whim with really nothing, okay? So here's what we got. We got this beautiful turkey breast. We got juices straight from the turkey juice. Okay? We got the stuffed mushrooms. We got the mashed potatoes. We got the stuffing. That's a bread stuffing. I didn't have time to make Grandma Millie's stuffing, so that was just a quick bread stuffing. And we got the Brussels sprouts. We got the juice from the turkey, and we got gravy. So I'd say that it's going to be a pretty good meal tonight. So, babe, come on, let's eat. So remember, everybody, subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on that little button below.
Subscribe to YouTube channel. Bye.